Good hand, I like it. So just go Banner into Time Sigil and almost certainly start with the Lethrary Ranger just so that we can start smashing, make a 4/4. An early Lethrary Ranger is really hard to get out from under. And with us being on the play, it's a huge advantage. I was going to say, please don't torch, but that's also not great for us. I could offer the trade. Could play the Felon Stranger. I don't really want to trade the Auric Bully for this, and they might attack with it. I kind of want to wait to try and get this Death Strike online. This gives us the influence for the Death Strike. We need the power now. If I can get a couple power pieces, I might be able to Death Strike through this Lethrary Ranger, so I'm not willing to throw it away just yet. There's no way that attacks, right? Because it just snap block. Yeah, it didn't make a whole lot of sense for that to be getting in. I'm willing to attack with this. They'll trade Granite Gargoyle or Granite Acolyte for it. I'll just play the Argenport Stranger. Not much of a problem. If they use removal on this Argenport Stranger too, so that they can get through their 5/2, I'll just block with this. That's fine. That's a little bit more of an issue. I think that I just take that. I can play the Auric Bully and that can trade now. Not super happy about it, but I think that I'm willing to have that happen. Ew. I'm gonna block the Oasis Seeker here. And then I think that we even just Death Strike the Oni Ronin? Ugh. Well, I didn't get the option to anyways. Let's play the Rakano Stranger. And I guess just pass. We really need to get more power so we can get this Harsh Rule up. Some good equipment here. Shogun Scepter is awesome. Yep. I'm willing to do all these trades. I just need these to die. I have a Death Strike for whatever they've got a bunch of the Warcry triggers on. I just need to actually draw the power. Hopefully we can. Not so far, though. We'll see. Desperately squeezed on the power side of things. Got lots of influence, just need the power. Yep. Brutal. Just need the power. I'm actually going to attack the Loyal Watchwing. I think that if I'm blocking with it, I'm just going to die anyways. I just can't fly. Okay, so they just want to draw. I'm like 95% to die here, but yeah, that's fine. I mean, there wasn't really a whole lot that I could do about that. I just needed power that whole game. I needed a way to get Death Strike online. I needed a way to get Harsh Rule online, and we didn't find it, so that'll just happen. Sometimes you're not going to get the cards that you need. Slam in for another round. Ooh, alright. We can't play the Blister Sting, but I have the Harsh Rule again. We have a little more power this time, so we might be able to play. That's always nice. I like playing. And let's keep. We've got 2 into a 3. And Blister Sting can come down later and still be really relevant. Ooh, an aggressive start here. Just trying to get in with a Minotaur Oathkeeper. Nice 2/2. For the people that play Magic, this is like a carbon copy of the Exalted mechanic. Yeah, I'm willing to block. If they have a Finest Hour and they use it here, that's okay. I'm going to need to stop it eventually. Just sitting there and assuming that they have it is not getting me anywhere. Now they're going to attack in with this as a 3-3, though, which is kind of annoying. Trailblaze. I wonder if they're looking for power cards. They bottomed the card anyways. And do they play a power here? Yeah. So they might have gotten... No, they probably didn't need it for that. They were probably looking for actual gas cards here. I'm willing to double block. Unfortunate, but we'll manage. I'm not sure if I want to throw out the Desperado. I kind of want to wait now. Just because I do have the Harsh Rule. I'm going to throw it down. We're still in a decent spot. We don't need to sucker at the Harsh Rule too bad. And one of the things that made me stop is that I did hover over it and pause. And my opponent might take that. And they might even play around the Harsh Rule if I don't play something that turn. I'm just waiting and waiting. Okay. Desperado plus Finest Hour is kind of sweet. This is an ultimate of 6. Let's get in... Let's get in with both. If they double block here, I have the Finest Hour. If they block like that, I also have Finest Hour. Oh, Torch? Oh, man. If this is a Torch, that's a blowout on our side. Is their own Finest Hour? So what do they have? They have another Trailblaze, maybe? Just not responding with anything is weird. I don't like it. I'm going to keep attacking in. Bring down, silence that. And then double block. No? Huh. I really expected the double block on this. And now I'm just going to pass. I don't need to play the Felon Stranger. It's fine. I'd rather they keep playing creatures into this. I'm going to leave this back. They might trade that. Yep. And they'll torch the Desperado. But, like, if they use the torch there, that's perfect for us. Yeah. Play more. Awesome. I've got lots of life to play with when we have the Harsh Rule here. We're in great shape. They're not torching the Desperado. I'll attack with it, see if they torch it. No torch. Could just Auric Bully and Jack's Knife here. I don't like this card, though. I think that I just smash. Because we know that they have Torch, we know that they have something else, and that's really it. Champion of Mystery. That is a card. We also have a 6/5, though. Torch won't stop that. I was really surprised they didn't torch something. They played well around Harsh Rule. I don't know if they were actually trying to. I think that it was a weird time for them to try to play around it, but it worked out pretty well. We really need some time now. We have both of our time cards, which is a little bit awkward. I'm willing to smash in with the 6/5. Yeah, they'll trade it for that and a torch. Oh, they did have the Finest Hour. Okay. So they probably had Torch Finest Hour last time. And now they torch the Stranger? Nope. They drew a Violent Gust. Wow, perfect. Jeez, these top decks. That was a sick hit for them. Wow. That's brutal. Violent Gust to answer a flyer into Peacekeeper's Prod. Yep, that's pretty amazing. Huh. Not much I can do about that. That was a tough one. I could have waited longer on the Harsh Rule, but they were really playing around it. I need to get the value out of it eventually. Just sitting there and letting the 4/4 flyer hit me over and over is not exactly a winning strategy either. That's really brutal. And I mean, afterwards, I think that, things would have been a lot better if they had drawn more average, but just hitting removal into the Peacekeeper's Prod into like, ugh, gross. Exactly what they needed. All right, let's recover. This deck, I did say it's a 4 out of 10, but I'm hoping to get at least a 3/3 out of this thing. Pretty rare that I don't hit something like that. So let's jam another round. All right, still missing time. We have the Orc Bully, we have a Savage Stranger. It's good enough. A very average hand for a very average deck. Ooh, an Echo card. No idea what that could be yet. With them being primal, that could mean something. I'm like, but they might just be Elysian, so it could be anything still, and they are in fact Elysian. This Harsh Rule's been stuck. Wait, what? Didn't that show? It even showed the prongs of it attacking. Well, okay. I guess that I miss out on 3 damage. That's annoying. I can't believe that. Wow, that's frustrating. I can't believe that it did that. It showed the little prongs on the sides of it and it didn't attack. I pressed A and then I pressed space and it just... Nah, you don't actually want to attack, right? That's certainly frustrating. Wow. I'm going to smash in with both. I'm pretty sure that they trade. Yeah. That's okay. We'll play this Valkyrie Denouncer. We've got the Harsh Rule backup. This isn't that bad for us yet. We're in pretty decent shape. I'm annoyed that we didn't have them 3 damage lower, but that's fine. Question now, do I want to play this? Try and make it a 3/5, or do I just want to start playing into the Harsh Rule? I'm thinking it might be Harsh Rule time, especially with that False Prince. False Prince is so gross. They're attacking the 2/1 because they have the Snowball. I'm just going to block. They'll probably play the other Teriax. Or they'll do that. They'll do both. Well, this is a great Harsh Rule now. Easy decision here. Get a nice 3-for-1. I could be super greedy and let them hit me once, but that's just a terrible plan, I think. I'm not sure what our opponent is deciding was an interesting strategy about that. Blowing up their team seems like a pretty good strategy. Wild Cloud Snake. Not a card that I care too much about. Serpent Mount's pretty scary, though. I'm just going to up this bad boy. And attack with both? Yeah, definitely. Oh no, they drew another Echo card? That's awful for us. Yeah. Yeah. Just... Yikes. We're gonna have a tough time when our opponents just keeps making hits like that. That's pretty intense. Like, what can we do about that? Rough beats. Let's strike down the snake here. It's a card that's generally not very good, but man, when you just top deck another Echo card right afterwards, it'll do some work, that's for sure. More power, we're just kind of stuck sitting here and dying. Wow, well, that was one heck of a draft, wasn't it? Alright. Well, we started out the draft season by going 7-2-6-3 or something like that, or 7-1-6-3. So alright, my first 0-3. That's fine. I'm glad that I recorded it. Hope you guys all enjoyed it anyways. Shows some tough losses there, some nasty ones. I mean, that last one, ugh, I mean, come on. Some of these top decks were just insane from our opponents. Our deck was very medium, though, and I think that it showed there was a lesson to be learned here, so I'm still going to put it up, and I recorded it, I should show it. And I want to show the mistake that I made, because I think the mistake that I made was I got too interested in this Champion of Mystery. I wanted to jam the Champion, and I was ignoring all of the signals and not going into Argenport cards. Because if I'd gone into Argenport earlier, it was really open, and I think we would have had a better deck. Now, I mean, did we have a little bit of bad luck? Yeah, that's definitely the case, but at the same time, I think that we just should have been a little less married to our Champion of Mystery and we would have had a better deck overall, so we got to keep that in mind too, that it's not entirely like a luck problem, it's also a problem of my deck is pretty bad because I made some questionable decisions in the draft itself, and, you know, something to keep in mind for next time, even if you have something that you think is a really cool rare that you want to try out. Just remember to stay open. You can change your colors for quite a long time in this draft. You can probably end up with a usable deck in the last 2 packs if you absolutely have to, if you realize that you're just in the wrong colors. We did it here. I mean, we really only switched back to... sorry, I keep switching between the both. But we really only ended up going back into Argenport in, say, like the last 2 packs, really. I mean, we were picking up some cards here and there before that, but we only really committed to it in the last 2 packs. And we have a deck. Like, our deck is not... It's not great. It's not as bad as what those matches showed either. I mean, we had some really, really tough breaks, but... Alright. I hope you guys all enjoyed this, and I will see you for more drafts another time. As you can see, I'm doing a lot of Eternal content onto the YouTube channel, so please follow me here. I will be doing tons of different drafts, tons of different deck techs, and we'll be grinding our way back up to Masters ranks and both of those. So I will hope to see you around, and you can always check out all my content at newmontgaming.com, and you guys have a wonderful week.